What's up guys, it's me Deegan, and today you're going to be witnessing some custom Minecraft Zombies gameplay. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be giving some ideas on what I think should be in the next Black Ops 2 Zombies. So let's get started.
The beginning. Base.
Alright, so this isn't going to be in any specific order, but I'm just going to be saying this in what I think should be in the next Black Ops 2 Zombies. Alright, so first off I'm going to be talking about the Pack-a-Punch. I think they should make it a little bit more powerful so you can upgrade it more than once, but it would be a slight attachment, so you would upgrade it the first time for $5,000 and then the second time for $10,000, but it wouldn't completely overpower the weapon. It would just give you a small attachment, maybe a bigger ammo size, a tiny bit of a damage increase. It would just be a lot better if they could keep on upgrading it, but it wouldn't overpower the weapon too much, and the price would go up so it wouldn't overpower the entire game and make it unbalanced. So that would be a good upgrade on their part. Next up, I think they should implement some sort of Monopoly-like percent system, so that if you go to an ammo box where you can get ammo for your box weapons, then you could either use 10% of your points or a set amount of points, as long as you had a certain amount of point requirement. So if you had 10,000 points or more, then you could either pay 10% of that, or you could pay a certain amount, like $500, to fill up your whole amount of ammo that you have in your guns. It would just add a more efficient way of using your money, and it would just add more fun in the game. Now my next idea might contradict what I just said, but maybe they could add some sort of Killing Floor-esque shop system so that some sort of undead spirit would give you random box weapons, ammo. It might be hard for them to actually change the entire zombie kind of feel, but it could work. Maybe every 5 rounds there would be a merchant or a market that you could go to, so it would be a change in zombies, but it might be a good change. I don't know. Next up, I think that they should add some sort of ranking system for zombies. A lot of people have been talking about this. I've been talking about this since World at War. It would just be a great idea for them to put in there. A lot of customization could happen. They could add emblems, specific emblems for zombies, a specific emblem for your multiplayer, so you could always get it switched around. It would just be a lot more customizable. It would be funner for the zombie players. You could get different titles, customize your titles. It would just be a lot more fun to have customization through a ranking system or multiplayer system in zombies. Now here's another idea that people have been talking about for a while. 8-player zombies. People are going to try and bring this to the PC, mod it so that there could be more players in the lobby, and that would be a great idea. I don't know what they'd have to do. They might have to revamp the storyline, which I'll talk about later, but it might be a good idea for them to change the storyline, do a different thing. I'll go on to this later on, like I said, but 8 players in a lobby, that would be really crazy. The zombies would have to be multiplied by 8. If I'm correct, they are multiplied by 4 if you have 4 players, the amount of zombies that spawn in the entire round. So it would be pretty fun. It'd be really hard. I'm gonna say that to get to the high rounds it'd be a lot more complicated. I'm pretty sure they won't do this. Maybe they'll do it later in time. Maybe when we have better consoles out, or maybe for mods on the PC. But yeah, that would be good for us to have more players in the lobby. Now I have a little pet peeve. Whenever I play zombies with randoms, there's always a guy that rage quits. The guy that sucks, he's the host. I even have a video about this in my old channel, where a guy just rage quit, and it was my first time ever playing on Call of the Dead for zombies, and it was about a day after it came out, and it was pretty sad because I just got a ray gun. I had the upgraded crossbow. It was pretty bad, but I want host migration for zombies because it would add a lot more time. So if you were host and you had to go do something, and you had to leave the game, then you could migrate the host to somebody else, so then the game could continue on. I don't like when you're doing an Easter egg with somebody and then, oh, I have to leave, and they're the host and they end the game. So it's kind of a sad thing, but if they bring host migration, which I'm sure they could implement in a pretty easy way, it would be good for them. So yeah. Another thing that people have been talking about is character selection. I put this image together myself, and as you can see, even if they had 8 players or maybe even 4 players, people could choose their character through a first come first served basis, and they could ready up after that, and it would just add a lot more customization. They could get that customization factor in zombies. Even just through this, it would be more customizable, so people can hear their favorite phrases, like
Perfect! I shall piss in style here!
be the character that they want. It would just be a lot more fun for players to handle who they want to be. Next up, I'm going to be talking about zombie types or speeds. So, if you haven't noticed, you can rape train just by walking. That's basically the whole thing. You just walk around. You don't even have to sprint. Actually, keeping the walking speed actually keeps the rape train more in held, or the train behind you. But yeah, if they had different types of zombies in which they ran faster, they ran different, they had a more complex AI, then they could just chase you better, they could flank you, they could beat you up. It would just make zombies so much harder, and I think that's what real zombie fans are looking forward to. They want to have a game in which they show their skill and who's the best in zombies. So these are just some of my ideas. This is only episode 1, so if you guys want to keep on following me, press that subscribe button. I love you guys mucho. This is just a few of my ideas. I have a lot more coming up, so thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to Zap Studios. I'm Deegan. I'm in love with you, maybe, question mark. Bye.